I'm gonna find like an opportune time to go through Courtney's crap. Like her purse and her work bag is horrific. Like it's like that. I just cleaned it out for her really quick, and this is cleaned out. Okay, this is her purse.
Can you believe it's already Christmas season?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I know.
My favorite.
I got Courtney's Christmas gift last night.
Whatever.
You're a loser. Yeah,
You're always ahead of me on that.
it's just sometimes I got some good gifts.
Well, I always pull out some great gift for my ass, and you love it. It's just more last minute, maybe.
See how this one turns out. Okay,
All right,
we're at 44 episode.
We're episode 44, and I know this because maybe you might have messed up on a couple of the previous episodes.
Couple.
Well,
no.
I'll mix up.
No, no.
So
I think one.
we got off track
We did not get off track.
because of you, which never happened.
We're just being
So let me have my
description.
moment. Let me have my moment
Fake news.
that Michelle messed up the episode count.
Yeah.
So this
did.
time I can say, welcome to the Now podcast, episode 44.
Wait night. Welcome to the Now
It was my turn to do the late night BJ.
episode.
So just us today, no guest. We get to chat it up.
Oh God, Courtney made the coffee.
It's fine.
It's like
Strong.
gasoline.
I like to put hair on your chest with my coffee. I like it strong and black. Well, actually, I'll take a latte now and again.
Man. So I was going to say something about what you were just talking about. What was it?
Episode 44, and that you didn't know it, but I happen to know it.
Oh, that is just us. I feel like we need to weave in more of just us. We should do a poll. Can we do a poll?
We can do a poll. You guys can let us know, yes or no guess.
Yeah, and how often? Because I'd like to know what people think. Only because sometimes we think we're funny,
But
but maybe we're not.
funny to us.
Us?
Yeah, that's a possibility.
I don't know.
We'll do a poll on YouTube, so make
Yeah.
sure you go to our YouTube channel,
Yeah.
which we'll put on here. I was like, the hell is our YouTube channel? It's not Now Podcast.
No, it's
Now
not.
for real. Now Pod for real.
Wait, this is, hold on. Like even if it was just like once a month, you know, that we're like top of the month with the Now.
What given?
Top of the month with the Now.
I don't know. We'll revisit that.
Well, Ollie, there's so much going on, and I feel like we never get to talk about it. So,
Well, what's going on is we're entering the Christmas holiday, and I think something I would like to talk about, that I've talked about with agents over the years, is how do you keep building your pipeline through the holidays? Because it's like so common, which is, I get it, right? Everyone's with family or people visiting, and I mean, there's a lot of distractions. Kids are home. So I feel like you have a tendency to take your foot off the pedal right when you need to be not doing that, right? Building your pipeline. January tends to be slow. So I know for us here, we're really focused on trying to build our pipeline for January. So what are we doing?
I just keep thinking about something else, so it's hard for me to like go in that mode.
Okay, what are you thinking about?
I'm
Just
not.
spit it out.
I mean,
Just spit it out.
no,
Is it inappropriate?
no, it's on the DL.
Oh, we've got some other stuff going on.
Yeah,
in
so
our
it's
life.
hard for me to. I know you're trying to get me to like engage on this thing, and I'm.
We are going to have a big announcement.
Is it big? Well,
So you're gonna have to follow us. Follow our Instagram because we're gonna have some
because this is
exciting partnerships coming up really soon.
this episode's gonna come out when next week.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be next when this airs, like the day after. We're gonna have a
Big announcement. So you guys all need to listen to all this twang. And
like you want to think about production in January, and all I'm thinking about is when this goes live the day after, big huge announcement. So that's all I'm thinking about, people.
Okay. Well, that is exciting. That is while that is exciting, our listeners are going, what are we going to do to make some money, right? Either put it in your pocket before the end of the year,
Yeah.
which time's running out. Like if you're planning on closing a deal by the end of the year, it's got to be a quick cash,
Yeah.
quick loan. Maybe
Yeah.
up here we do a lot of vacant land, so our team's
Yeah.
been focusing on some vacant land, cash or owner carry,
Yeah.
because those are quick.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, I was just thinking, what else can we do, right? How do your clients still feel like you're engaged when you're at a Christmas party or you're, you know, shopping for Christmas presents or doing all the stuff that you do for the holiday? And I think it comes down to automating as much as you can, utilizing your CRM, which we use KB Core, making sure those touch points are going out. I know you just bought a whole bunch of
I was just thinking.
stamps for handwritten cards.
Yeah. And then also, it's a great time to just reach out to the clients that you have served this year and thank them. And by the way, do you know of anybody else that might be looking? Here, this is going to come out from left field, but it's based upon a conversation I had with our financial advisor today. There's also that's gearing up to happen, right? Like people are gearing up for taxes, January.
Yeah.
I also think that it's a good time to reach out to your preferred partners, like your financial advisors, your estate attorneys. We just had a client inquire about advice on that. So I think that's a good time to be reaching out to them. And what are we going to do come the new year and or now for
Right.
planning?
No, that's good advice because we always want to be their trusted advisor, right? Their connector, connecting the dots for them on whatever resources your clients might need. And that's, again, back to how you can build that pipeline. Because if you're looking at the listing side of things, very rarely does a listing go on immediately after you meet with them. There's usually different ducks in a row that you have to do, not even counting like on your own end with getting your photography or some staging, but for the clients themselves doing exactly what you're saying. Are there going to be capital gains or what will this look like for us? So it's a good point to reach out before the end of the year so they can plan for the beginning of the year.
And also taking like inventory on your relationships with those people, because I know like for us with Pro Insight, I'll tell you what, it's like, I don't want to like throw my financial advisor under the bus because he could listen to this and be like, really, Mullis?
Oh, now you got to say it. Now you got to say it.
Well, I mean, Bo, I told you we're getting ready to make that investment in that multi-family housing deal. And it was like, I think he's kind of annoyed that we're taking the money. And I was like, well, here we go. When we talk about referrals and like our preferred partner, what does Don always say? Bubbling up the referral.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like these financial planners or whomever, CPAs, like waiting, like, don't wait. I'm like, you've always known we wanted to make an investment in real estate with this money, right? Like I've shared this with you, with him, with all these people. And like, now that we've found a way to do it, you're like, oh, well, we could have done that. Well, you didn't.
Well, I want to talk about that more. Like tell us more about your investment.
Well, it's just with a private company. So we're going to take the money that we had allocated for a real estate investment, and we couldn't figure out how many years has it been that we've been like, do we buy a rental in Texas? Like just trying to figure out what to do. And we looked at a few different companies that offer, syndicates, and DLP Capital was the one out of like 3 that we met with on Zooms, that we went and met with them in person. And we're going to take the money, and it's just a way of investing in real estate without having to actually manage it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we've always wanted to do that with that money. But
how does that structure look? So you invest it, then what happens? Because I've never gone that route.
depending on what you pick will dictate the benefits from a tax advantage, right?
Okay.
And then also your distributions. So you can, again, depending on what you pick, it could be a quarterly distribution, could be a monthly distribution, and it would be based on the rate. Obviously, some are lower or higher. It just depends on what you pick. So we're going to do a monthly distribution. I think we're going to invest in existing real estate. So this company takes multifamily units across the country and rehabilitates them in a way that's affordable, but like I don't want to say luxury, but like
Like a higher
end. And then they manage it all. So it's, just a way passive income. Yeah. But my point is it's like finding those partners that are sophisticated to say like, okay, you've expressed a need and a desire to do something in real estate. Like what resources do we have or how can I help you and connect you? And it's been years and we just haven't been able to figure it out. I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying that when you get the call that says, I want to move the money
Yeah.
to this and you're surprised, well, do you think you should be?
Right. What kind of return do you get on that? I'm just curious.
On the one that we're looking at doing is about 8%.
Oh, for passive. It's pretty dang good.
I know.
And then we have our investment that we're doing that I went by this morning.
Oh,
I'm on the other end of the spectrum. There is nothing high end or luxury about the rental that we are working on.
But what's so great about that
It's a doozy
is
of one.
that it's right near you. You can touch it. Your kids can see it. You know what I mean? Like it's a different investment while it's
smelly. It's a smelly investment. If you like the smell of cat urine, come to my rental that we're demoing today as we speak.
Yeah. It's just, however you want to do it. But
Well, I think the question for ours is, so we've had plenty of investors on here, and it's like, do you get one that you hold on to? Do you do a flip? And we bought this thinking we're going to do a long-term rental because we know they're needed. But with rates being the way they are, the amount we would need to bring in for rent, I'm starting to go, maybe we do a short-term rental. And it's like the process for the remodel is different for short-term versus long-term. So there's all those discussions that we're having to have.
yeah,
On which route do we want to take it? Because there's not passive.
right.
I would say long-term rentals are passive than short-term rental.
But at least it's right there. I mean, that's where Val and I have like struggled is like, and people do it all the time, like investing in other states and just for this amount of money that we have, right? That was not what we were struggling with. Do you know what I mean? Like making that work with the amount of money we have. So this is a great way to do it. So anyways,
Well, speaking of investments, my dad invested in Coinbase at the greatest time ever. Boy, did he do good. He is killing it. So I got him his very first crypto for Father's Day, maybe 2 years ago. And it just got like a little bit. And I put it in through Coinbase. Coinbase is how I bought it for him as like a gift. And so he ended up investing in Coinbase
wow.
and is literally killing it. But I'm curious, did you and Bo ever end up getting any crypto?
No.
I've got my little Bitcoin, which is
No.
doing well right now.
No.
With my fun money. Jared thought I was nuts when I bought it. I need to check. I actually don't know
Where were you doing that? That was a while ago.
a long time ago. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Diversifying.
Anyways, that's my 2 cents on the preferred partners because I just feel like that's a pet peeve of mine is like, why are these people waiting and not asking the question and then following up with a potential solution?
Right.
Just saying. So who you're in business with matters and they can help your business.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So I would say focus on that.
Just providing value.
Yeah.
Back to providing value. What other tips? What other tips could we give realtors on building out their database, making sure their clients feel like they're being connected with when you're busy in your home life?
Well, I also think that a lot of times I've seen real estate agents just doing the same thing over and over and over. And I've seen like the one agent in Fresno that I just love and adore that she's tapping into new resources, doing things way differently than she ever has in 20 years of being successful. She's like, okay, I need to try things differently. Door knocking with gifts on our listings, like just stuff like that. Like being like, okay, I don't know it all. I'm not going to do things the same way that I've always done them. how can I do things differently? Who do I need to lean into? Who do I need to start having conversations
Collab with.
and collabs with?
Yeah.
And that's where it's going to count.
Right. That's true. I think this time of year I always do some kind of giveaway on my social, which is always fun, and the community loves it. With Christmas for Twist Realty, we did the 12 days of giveaways for a long time.
Funny.
A long time. Each day being the new giveaway, and that was always my launch.
Should do that again this year.
Resurrect it? We could. We definitely could. Well, the nice thing about doing giveaways is it's a great way to partner up with your local businesses. So you guys can each promote it on social media.
We should probably do that because this year downtown's hurting a little bit.
Our downtown is hurting for construction.
Yeah.
So
Maybe we should do that.
giveaways, you can watch for it. Maybe you'll win. Or steal the idea. Do it in your area.
Yeah.
That is fun. That's been a good one. That's been a good feel good in the past.
Yeah. So giveaways of partnerships in your businesses, doing things differently, partnering with your preferred partners. And I'm just saying, in like an elevated way. Like if you haven't gotten a referral from your painter this year, maybe a different painter.
Right. Yeah.
Facts are facts. Am I
Your
being too hard?
insurance rep. I mean,
General?
but they don't call you the general for nothing.
Yeah. The insurance rep, like who has given me a referral, who has not. And if you have not, then we're going to.
Then why is that? Because we know we've given referrals, right? Every realtor gives more referrals than anyone we know.
What else? Was that it?
Well, that's the other thing, actually. Speaking of referrals, agent-to-agent referral. I feel like almost everyone could do a better job at that. Where are your clients moving? Who else? Who can you reach out to maybe on DMs on your Insta or Facebook? Or who have you done referrals with over the years? If you have them, if you're tracking them, maybe reach back out. Hey, I'd love to help your clients. If anyone move in this direction.
I mean, the other thing is like, who have you not done business with? Like in Mariposa, like I got that referral from Jackie Griffith. Like, I took her some, I took her some something, muffins or cookies or something. And then she just gave me a referral because she couldn't take care of the client. So I was like, oh.
That is something that we've done well is talking to agents that are going into the phase of their career where they're looking to slow down or retire and saying, hey, we'll take care of your clients the way that you've taken care of your clients. That's a great tip, a great one.
But if you do that, then you have to exceed their expectation. You always say surprise and delight.
Surprise and delight.
Same thing. Like as soon as I got that referral, I was like, I've reached out. This is what I've done. And then after I did it, this is what happened. This is where we're at. And she's just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, she's probably like, wow, a little
overboard. Really? Was your high D shiny?
Well, I just don't, because you're like, you never get that sometimes at people. And you're like, I wonder what happened, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, follow up with the follow up.
There you go.
So that was a lot.
Any gold nuggets in there? Hopefully.
There was a lot of gold nuggets,
But you got to just start, right? Don't just write this down. Oh, good idea. Do it. At least one.
Oh.
Right? Get off the bench.
Well, I just think that's like, we talk about this all the time. And now that we're with EXP, man, it's such a breath of fresh air to be in business with people that are like doing like-minded.
Yeah.
Because if you're around that in your environment, then you're just going to
you're going to elevate.
Just going to say you're not going to be sucked down.
You're not going to be what? You need to say it.
No, you said it way better. Let's just go with that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was just thinking how we're going to be going to Cabo in a few months with these people. Man, talk about an amazing conference. The Cabo one is epic.
Oh, it's going to be the last. Okay.
I heard epic is an old lady word, by the way. My kids tell me no one says epic.
I haven't said epic in a while.
I'm showing my age.
Legit.
I'm showing my third. I'm 30.
My role was legit. It's gonna be legit.
Legit is totally old. Fire. We gotta say it's fire. Cabo's gonna be fire.
Here's the one thing
really
that
old.
like is kind of cool about this, and when we did the podcast with Bella, is it's like a time capsule. Like it'll be around if and when anybody should ever want to revisit
this podcast episode of which is 44, by the way.
Yeah, 44.
No, Cabo's gonna be great. We've got Tom Ferry coming.
Well, what I'm trying to say is that when we went to Cabo this last year, we were in Randy Bird's penthouse or one of their rooms.
Yeah.
And we were joking around because of the state of Jackie, which is an agent in Colorado.
Yeah.
She had like on an easy guess 10 guess.
More.
Yeah.
More. 20 maybe.
It was that between 10 and 20 for sure. Like, I'm with Jackie. Everyone was introducing themselves.
Jackie. What
we like or Jackie. We're like,
Jackie's amazing.
we're bringing it.
We want to grow up and be Jackie.
Okay, so this year at Cabo, it's going to be the state of now.
Because we're bringing so many.
Which is so good.
Yes.
But is it
all want to grow with us?
Well, is that also really cool, or do we just think it's cool?
No, it's gonna. Well,
Does it sound good?
A lot of
state of freaking now.
People that are not waiting. We're making moves now.
State of freaking now.
Stuff happen.
Okay, so if you had to guess, how many people will be there from our invitations
In our group's invitation.
that will go? If you had to take a guess today on
Me?
like how many people do you think we're gonna have that will be in Cabo in March 11th? That's so. What's your number? How many people? And that's not including who are already in our sales organization.
Oh, not including. Cause I think in just our sales, we're gonna have at least 10 of our bunch coming.
So not including that.
I'm gonna say probably 30. What do you think?
You're saying 30 in addition to the 10, so 40 total?
Yeah. You think that's too high? I have a tendency to do that.
You think? That's another episode.
Go big or go home.
I mean, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 24.
24. Okay. So
24 guests, not including
our own people in our organization.
our own people in our organization that are with us effective right now.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we have
All right.
a couple people as
They'll just keep those numbers because, of course, we have to make a wager around this and let everybody know how it goes come March. Well, maybe some of these people that are listening should come with us to help me win. Because I'm just going to go ahead and say 30 and you say 24.
Is it gonna be like Price is Right? Whoever's lowest but closest. Like if you're over on Price is Right, you're out, right?
Well, for over, then we're really kicking ass. So,
Just saying.
okay, fine. I guess so. So if we can't even buy each other drinks because it's an all-inclusive when we're there.
I mean,
We got to put a little something on it. What do you think? What should the winner do or get?
no. I feel like we're motivated no matter what. We don't need a freaking.
Oh, come on. We'll make it fun. We'll make it fun.
I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, it's gonna be fun.
On that because I do well with prizes.
Yeah, we're gonna just kill it. Well, I'm hoping that's where I'm saying like, this will be interesting to see. So when this airs,
Who would not want to go to Cabo? Hear Tom Ferry, Ed Mylett, Pace Morgie. Who else we got? We have so many speakers.
Cabo just in general.
Well, it's an all-inclusive, right on the beach.
And we've been there.
And they're all ocean views. All the river ocean views. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's high end. Last year was amazing.
Ooh.
So you spend the morning listening to speakers and the afternoons networking by the pool.
So fun.
Kind of pool.
In bubbles.
One time the whole pool was filled with bubbles.
It was fun. It was a great trip. So, okay. You got tips for, ramping up your production.
Consider this your invite to Cabo. Let us know.
This is your invitation. And then
Reachment 30.
I just got to say, it's been a year, and who would have ever expected us to be where we are?
Nobody except for us. I don't know. Maybe our husbands.
I don't think anybody saw this coming. So
No.
stay tuned.
Pretty
Stay tuned. Make sure you're listening and watching on the World Wide Web December 3rd. We're going to leave it at that. And Courtney and I are going to just have another great year together. And we're losing count on years, Bessie. Like,
I want to say, I don't know, it's definitely 10 years, over 10. Actually, probably closer to 11 now.
I don't even know.
11 years.
You got me my
working together.
You got me my watch. Like, I feel like for Christmas, like, I don't know.
Not that many years ago.
Wasn't this?
I can remember by what office we were in. And that was this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, whatever. It's going to be a great year. And I couldn't imagine doing it within Isaac.
Us.
We're
We're lucky to like working with our
fuzzy sweater.
our Christmas sweaters.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at 31 minutes. We've been talking too long. So we did all of our reminders.
We did our reminders. Follow us, All Things Swiss, Ask the General,
Yeah.
and
And the poll
on YouTube. Comment. Should we continue to have just the two of us talk? Should we continue to just have all guests? What do you guys want to hear? We want to know.
I think we should do it once a month.
I mean, I guess you could also let us know on Instagram. Either way.
Yeah. We'll do it when we launch it.
Yeah. Very cool.
Maybe we don't have to commit to it like once a month, but like do it
More regular.
because how many times have we done it?
I don't know. I know it's episode 44.
Yeah. Because we did one on me, one on you, just banter, you know.
And we're thinking we should have a party for episode 52 because that's a year. And then, of course, episode 100, a big party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any excuse to party.
Next year is going to be crazy. So fun. It's going to be so
Fun.
crazy.
Come have fun with us.
I think we should go to Spain.
Oh my gosh, we should. There is
should.
EXPCon in Barcelona.
When was
That I used to live in Spain. I'm going back. We're going to
When was
Barcelona.
the date?
It's in June. We're going to keep going off on these tangents. We're just having so much fun here. I can't even tell you.
It's like we just booked a trip to SoCal in like 2 weeks.
Which is awesome.
We're probably going to have to go again in January if I had to guess on it. And then we're going to go to Cabo.
Then
We're going to...
I have a conference I'm going to in May in Colorado for Summit, for Ramsey Summit.
Oh, I don't...
Jared and I are going to go to that one. Ramsey Summit. And then Barcelona.
Tell me that.
Barcelona. Hopefully in June. EXPCon is back in Miami, which was awesome.
I wonder when they're going to launch the bills.
Don't know.
You know?
We'll let everyone know.
Yeah.
Follow us along if you want to keep
Okay.
going.
Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, all the things.
All the holidays. We'll catch you next week. Later. Bye.